sitting, chilling, trying to find some women. Give us a sign, see me trouble, we could get it. We could drive to the club, but the car won't start. I guess we could walk, yeah, that's too far. We can't reach the bus, what you think of a star? No one's answering the phones, where you think they're large. You hear that? I think it came from outside.
Hi guys, how's it going? It's John from Orb Headphones here again, and today we're here with Kyle Fortch from Calgary, Alberta. He's a pop hip-hop artist. How's it going, Kyle?
Not too bad. What about you?
All right, we're doing pretty good. So tell me, you, if you had to describe your music to someone who's never heard it before, how would you describe it?
Meaningful and with a high rhythm.
Meaningful and high rhythm, all right. So you recently released an album called Broken. Can you describe that work for us in your own words?
A lot of what I just said. It's got it's got a lot of music on there which really kind of touches people's heart about kind of things that have gone wrong in people's lives that have kind of left them broken.
Right. Is this pulling from your own experience primarily?
My own experiences and friends that I've seen go through tough times. And there's also some upbeat songs and they're kind of uplifting, positive songs to get people.
Okay, cool. On that note, you have a new single. Your new single is called
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door, which is sort of uplifting, I imagine. This one's probably not about broken stuff, but so tell me a little bit about that one. That has a huge amount of plays on YouTube. You guys should check it out. There'll be a link below.
It was more of just a fun pop song that I wanted to write. I had another catchy song on the album Broken called Got Me Going. And I needed another pop song to kind of get out there, get people dancing, get stuck in people's heads.
All right. So we noticed you're also an MMA fighter.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I started MMA probably about 7 years ago. I started in judo. I was a 4-time judo gold medalist over in Canada, #1 in Western Canada for a couple years. And then last year I had my last fight in November, and I made the switch to just fully focus on music without all the distractions of training for a fight and sponsors and stuff like that.
Right. Well, you must have been pretty good at it. Your face isn't too beat up, so you must have fared fairly decent, right? So when you were in the MMA, do they have? Because when I read that, I sort of imagined that since you're a music artist too, that it kind of might have been in the back of your mind that you wanted to like walk out to your theme song during one of your. Did you ever have the urge to have your own song as one of your theme songs?
I did. I actually had a bunch of friends that had suggested I walk into my first single, VIP, because it's kind of got that high bass in the beat, and it's kind of like a pump up beat. That kind of flavor.
See? You heard it here first, folks. I know what's up with the MMA. All right. So it seems that your tracks are finally reaching a lot of people's ears. Could you tell us a little bit about maybe how things have changed, or has anything really particularly interesting happened since you're sort of getting out there more, particularly with your new single?
The single is just a lot of promotion stuff. I got a call from Interscope Records during Stampede in Calgary, which was back in July, because I met up with Cody Simpson at one of his concerts, and he took my press kit, gave it to his tour manager, and his tour manager gave it to Interscope Records. They called me, wanted to meet up with me, but nothing really came out of it.
That happens, but callbacks are good, folks.
Yeah.
That's major progress. So are you familiar with spirit hoods, these things that like raver chicks wear? No, you've never seen these? Okay, all right. Next question. Okay, so one of the things we noticed about your music is, like you pointed out, it sort of comes from your experience throughout life and everything like that. Which of your songs is probably the most personal, or you sort of hold in the deepest regard?
Probably the song "Family" off of my first album. It talks a lot about my family's past drug abuse and alcohol abuse, stuff like that. So that was kind of something that touched me that I thought I'd get out there.
Okay, so Kyle, if you could resurrect any one dead famous rapper.
Tupac.
No, I'm not. All right, okay, so that's who you'd resurrect. All right, okay, so Tupac, right? But you'd have to put someone in his place, and Drake's out of the question because anyone would trade Drake.
I can't kill somebody.
No, you have to. They're not necessarily dead. It's just like it happened to them instead of the other dead rapper.
I can't wish death upon anybody instead of somebody else. That's just disrespectful.
You heard it here first, folks. Again, Kyle cannot wish death upon anyone. I was hoping he would say like someone, I don't know, Slick Rick, maybe. I don't know, poor Slick Rick.
I haven't heard of him.
Okay, so if you've all right, if you could point to one thing as your biggest achievement as a musician so far, what would it have been? could be like a show, could even be like you got like props from one of your favorite rappers who just sort of said like what up, or
Harry Styles from One Direction liked one of the songs that I wrote, and he was supposed to sing on it actually, but his manager wouldn't let him.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I
also-
can see how that would happen, that an
Yeah.
artist might like want to do something, but the powers that be are kind of like,
Yeah.
no, you can't do that.
Yeah,
So, but that's cool, you know.
it was,
His intention was there.
yeah, it was cool. He listened to the whole album, so it was cool.
Awesome.
He had good things to say.
Awesome. All right, so let's see here. All right, so if you could sign to any label, just like walk in and here's my record and they'll sign it, who would it be?
Probably Island F Jam or Schoolboy with Justin and Scooter.
Okay. All right, well.
They've got good marketing.
You hear that, guys? Okay. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. Is there anything else you might like to add?
My new album, Undeniable, is coming out in December. Look for it, iTunes.
All right. December, get the new Kyle Fortch album on iTunes. Talk to you later, guys.
So we sitting, chillin', trying to find some women. Get a little sauce, see me trouble, we could get it. We could drive to the club, but the car won't start. I guess we could walk, yeah, that's too far. We can't reach the bus, we just think of a star. No one's answering the phones, we think they're large. You hear that? I think it came from outside. Maybe I'm so bored, I'm just losing my mind. Can't know her this time. Is that the new girl? Did she just move here? Look at other people, I kinda wanna meet her. Is that Justin Bieber? What are we sitting around here for? There's a party next door.